We'll have team coverage tonight as these thunderstorms roll through with the potential for severe weather. From the WRUF Weather Center, I'm Jeff Huffman with the very latest. Tornado watch issued at around 3 o'clock today for much of North Florida, especially along and west of I-75, or even really more along and west of U.S. Highway 301. Once again, this is in effect until 10 p.m., actually, is what that should say on your Tuesday evening. Here's the view from space and the radar. What a mess. Big storm. Going to cause major travel problems. Of course, in the immediate future, we're concerned about this area right ahead of the front. There's already been some reports of a tornado in Gulf County, also some wind damage just north and west of Apalachicola. A lot of rain and thunder trying to form out ahead of the main frontal band, and if we have more thunderstorms ahead of the front, it'll help to tame the atmosphere a bit, but there's still a concern that even though these cells don't look that impressive on radar and they're really not that strong in terms of lightning and heavy rain, they could rotate and they could also produce some damaging wind gusts. Now, this particular future track's the newest one. I think it's a little bit overdone on the prefrontal precipitation. However, there will still be a chance of a few showers developing over the inland areas at around 6 or 7 o'clock. But I'm a little more concerned about this squall line. And looks like we may have two lines lining up now ahead of the front. One that rolls through Gainesville and Ocala about 8 and 9 o'clock. The actual boundary itself comes through closer to 10 or 11. Then the severe threat is over. That's why the watch expires at 10 o'clock. Still could get a shower or two overnight as the moisture continues to rotate around this system. And then the story turns to the wind and the cold. But just a reminder, there is a low risk for an isolated tornado, wind damage, and a little bit of lightning until about 10 o'clock tonight, and we'll be on top of it. Follow us on Twitter at WRUF Weather, or you can go to twitter.com/WRUF Weather if you don't have Twitter. Now, outside of the thunderstorms, a couple other concerns. Winds could be sustained at around 25 out of the south this evening, then out of the north tomorrow until noon, could gust up to 40. That could also cause minor wind damage outside of the thunderstorms. We'll keep an eye on that as well. And those same winds that change direction will bring a big change in temperature. Overnight, we're going to stay in the 60s. We're going to fall, though, into the 50s tomorrow. That's 8 a.m. I'm moving the clock. The temperature is not moving. At around noon, we're still in the low 50s. And by evening, we're in the 40s. And tomorrow night, we still think we're going to drop to a low temperature that'll be down closer to the freezing mark. Here's a look at those numbers. Notice the colors here. Blue indicates a freeze in Gainesville Thursday morning. Could have a hard freeze up near the I-10 corridor. We'll have more on that once we catch our breath from tonight's storms. There's your updated 6-day holiday. Travelers, please be careful and stay tuned to local radio stations as you're hitting the highways this evening. And of course, we'll keep you updated on the cold temperatures for Thanksgiving morning as well.